Have you ever been in a situation where you need to make a decision fast? I mean, like right now, but your brain feels like it's spiraling out of control? And maybe you're juggling too many options or second guessing everything. It's like your mind's stuck in a tailspin and all you want is anything to help you focus on making the right choice under pressure. Does it sound familiar? Well, stick around because I've got just the thing for you. Hi, I'm Steve, retired search and rescue pilot, callsign Fire Demon. And welcome to another episode in my series on the top skills I learned as a pilot that can revolutionize your daily life. Today, we're diving into a systematic, no-nonsense approach that pilots use to cut through the chaos and make decisions under pressure. It's called the DECIDE model. And by the end of this video, you'll have a pilot-approved tool to handle any decision, big or small. Trust me, if it can help me land an airplane in the middle of a rescue mission with everything going haywire, it can help you tackle that crazy workday or make tough choices at home. So hit that subscribe button because this tool is going to change the way you handle stress and decision making forever. All right, let me take you into the cockpit for a moment. When you're flying into a crisis, stress is coming at you from every direction. One thing I've learned is that the best way to manage the chaos is to focus on the most important decision you need to make right now. Forget everything else. Forget the other distractions. Once I make that decision, I move on to the next most pressing one, step by step. That's why one of my life mottos is one crisis at a time. This mindset works because you're not trying to juggle everything at once. You focus on the most critical decision, you deal with it, and then move on to the next. It's a process I've relied on in high-stakes situations, and you can use it in your daily life too. But what if you're facing a situation where the stakes feel high and you're completely overwhelmed by choices? That's where the DECIDE model comes in. It's a reliable system pilots use to stay calm and make smart decisions, even when lives are on the line. And I'm about to show you exactly how it works. Here's how the DECIDE model helps you handle pressure step by step. D is for detect. First, recognize that something's off. Detect the problem or the thing that didn't happen the way you expected. Pilots might notice a subtle change like the plane yawing, while in a daily life, it could be that stress is building and you need to take action before it boils over. E is for estimate. Next, estimate how urgently you need to respond. Is this a small issue or something that demands your immediate attention right now? Pilots assess risk constantly, like whether an open cabin door is a minor inconvenience or a serious distraction in bad weather. In your life, learn to quickly assess whether this decision needs instant action or can wait. C is for choose. Now, decide what the best outcome is. For a pilot, it could be landing the plane safely with one engine out. For you, it might be resolving a conflict or getting through a packed schedule without losing your cool. Just pick the outcome that matters most. I is for identify. It's time to identify your options. What are the steps that will get you to the outcome? Sometimes there's only one choice, like landing a plane. But often in daily life, you'll have a few options. Delegate, take a break, or prioritize one task over another. D is for do. Take action. Put your plan into motion, whether it's responding to that urgent email or calming down a tense meeting. Don't overthink it. Just execute. E is for evaluate. After taking action, evaluate how it went. Did your decision solve the problem? If it worked, great. If not, don't panic. Just run through the process again and adjust as needed. Pilots don't stop analyzing the situation after one choice, and neither should you. If making quick decisions stresses you out, ADM can be your go-to strategy. Making decisions under pressure isn't about being fast. It's about being focused. That's what the DECIDE model does. It gives you a structure so you're not stuck wondering where to start or what to do. Now, here's a real life example. Let's say You're at work and your boss needs you to make an urgent call on a project. You freeze because the stakes feel high and you don't want to mess up. Well, here's where ADM and my one crisis at a time mindset comes into play. Detect. This is the urgent issue that needs your attention. Okay. Estimate. Does this require an immediate response or can you think it over? Choose. Pick the best available option even if it's not perfect. Identify. What's the simplest next step to get this moving? Do. Execute the decision. Send the email or make the call. Evaluate. Did it work? If not, reassess and move on. When you approach decisions this way, you'll build confidence and clarity even when you're under pressure. Now, if you continue to struggle with decision making, there might be more going on beneath the surface. Sometimes underlying physical or mental health issues make it hard to think clearly or make confident choices. Here are a few common issues that could be at play. Anxiety disorders. Overthinking, fear of making mistakes, and analysis paralysis. Depression, cognitive fog, lack of motivation, and difficulty concentrating. ADHD, trouble with focus, impulsivity, and prioritization. Obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD. Perfectionism and fear of making the wrong decision. Stress and burnout, mental exhaustion and feeling overwhelmed by choices. Fatigue and sleep disorders. A lack of sleep impairs judgment and cognitive function. Trauma and PTSD. Fear and hypervigilance can make decision-making feel overwhelming. Substance use or withdrawal. Impaired judgment and cognitive fog. Thyroid imbalances or hormonal changes. Physical conditions that affect mental clarity. If you or someone you know continues to struggle with decision-making, even after trying strategies like Decide or mindfulness, it may be time to consult with a healthcare provider just to check things out. Persistent decision-making issues could indicate an underlying condition that requires treatment. And here are some signs to watch out for. Frequent inability to make decisions, even about minor things. Feeling overwhelmed or anxious when faced with choices. Persistent cognitive fog or trouble focusing. Difficulty organizing thoughts or prioritizing tasks. Overthinking every decision to the point of paralysis. Excessive fear of making the wrong choice. A healthcare professional can provide a proper diagnosis, guide you on treatments, and help you regain your decision-making confidence. Remember, no one is born a master at this stuff. Decision-making is a muscle you build over time, and yeah, you're gonna hit some bumps along the way. But don't worry. You've got what it takes to stick the landing. Hey, drop me a comment below with your best or worst decision-making stories, and trust me, we've all been there. And hey, don't forget to support the channel by subscribing, hitting that notification bell. You won't want to miss what's coming up next. If this is helping you think differently about decision-making, well, don't stop here. Check out these other videos in my playlist in this series where I break down more life skills I learned as a pilot, like how to manage stress or how to stay cool under pressure. And as I always said to the tower controllers when I departed, see ya!